what microwaves were in the 50s. Magic. There. Thank you. And my mic was unmuted, but it was muted on the stream. So thank you. Hi, Chrome. Hola, Chrome. Buzzword. Buzz. Man, I've been at 150 followers now for like 2 weeks. Fuck them kids. I mean, it doesn't help that I don't promote myself anywhere, so. Not even on the Twitters very often. Could have got your expensive sandals. Oh, at the surplus? Or where? Burks. The stocks of Burke. Shit, it's already 9:20. This is stupid.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong.
How long that lady's hair is. Redhead.
Now sit down, you fool.
And like ultra straight.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted
Therapy hour with Crow tomorrow afternoon.
was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare...
Oh, that flame animation on that candle is actually kind of
Lined up
sweet.
right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed, and Drake's tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait.
Can't figure out it's me, bro. There's nothing wrong with me, Chrome.
And you're a
It's therapy out for everybody else. I'm gonna watch. Oh, there's lots wrong with me.
From his start in the world, but it was his acumen,
Nothing that a therapist could fix, I'll tell you that much.
along with a handsome fleet of ships.
You probably need a hammer.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
There's like so much extra stuff that I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually do anything with. Too bad there isn't Blitzball in this game.
I hear there's trouble in this area. That room's as ragged as...
So Mather's all right.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything. And perhaps I can.
I don't know why I'm typing. It's not like it's anything fancy. I can just tell you.
I think it's alright to touch him.
No, you're free to type in 2 different places. A medium. Your upper body is probably similar size to Ashley's.
I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know there's something of the.
You'd probably rather have it larger than too small, right?
I'd enjoy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble. Look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and not only is it ready, it's actually tasty.
Impressive.
I thought this first harvest, you couldn't take them some.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called. You hear that, Martell? Today's finally the day.
Deliver the apples to your mama. The fuck is this place? A library or something? This music is jamming.
How much water can a flower drink? Did you come through the forge today? That room's as ragged as...
You two look like you could use something to eat.
Martell. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
Please, she had a...
Don't care. Don't care about your apple story.
Them old ones love to cuddle your guts. But these beauties are as sweet as you like.
I'll have to pay the boys now.
A gift.
Nobody cares about your apples.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste.
Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Have to run all the way back down to that nerd? Back. Back, front.
If you're worried about our supplies, we've plenty.
I hear there's trouble.
I hate these just run back and forth quests.
Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind. She went,
Don't care. Don't care about your side quests and your apples, you nerd. Kind of excited for tomorrow.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance?
Yeah, for the stream like midday.
To grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the
So you're
chance
driving
to
down to
face
North
your
Carolina, you got tea time with them in the morning?
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than
It's Cry Cliff.
which is why we should hurry. There are still
Yeah!
many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
These are wild chocobos. Oh yeah! I have a fucking chocobo now! Oh!
Run like the wind. Thanks, Gal.
Fuck is this thing? Oh shit, this thing's strong as hell. High grade. I got a chocobo. I got a chocobo. I got a chocobo. Hey, 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 hey. Spoders. Fuck you, spoders.
Careful.
4 hours? Like midday 4 hours? Or like last night 4 hours?
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
She got like a lightsaber on her hip?
Look,
4 hours is not a lot, Enzo.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Gee, we're at 12 viewers right now? Damn.
there's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours for a price. You won't be disappointed. Much obliged. There you are. Fare you well.
This guy's name is just Youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks.
Yeah, my overall average is like 10,
They even say that the Empire wants.
Don't they just?
which is absolutely bonkers. Let's see. Mrs. You, Emily, Chrome, Gray. Loof usually's got me tabbed up. A Naval might have me tabbed up. Who else pops in? Your other 7 alt accounts. Yeah, Shinoda definitely tabs up everybody. Shinoda's good at tabbing up the homies.
We're going hunting for outlaws. You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. At least I think there was a Black Shield.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What?
If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield
What?
myself.
Gray's live? What?
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Oh, he's blowing up my phone.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
Shh. Yeah.
I don't know who you are or what.
Suck it. Suck it, Gray.
The Empire is a harsh.
Guess what, people? Gray is
Demands
live.
are great, and it's just as swift. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my this fit.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
No, he's got. We're fighting mommy problems right now.
Are you all right?
We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever but other than Martha. Who else in... A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Yeah, let's take the long route. Let's see what we can find up here. See if we can fight some bitches.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oh shit, what is that? It's got a lightsaber, dog. Die!
Ever since the apodatory, more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Not gonna lie, my character's a little OP. Whoa, what? This dude just popped out of nowhere. Shit, there's some dudes over here.
More of my mother's men.
Oh shit! Robert! 113 Swole Patrol. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on, let me murder some people. Okay, that was an easy fight. What's up, guys? J-Bell. Howdy. That's rich coming from you. What's up, Cook? Thank you for the follow, man. Hi, Tyler. Final Fantasy 16, everybody. Took a break from some shooters and some online games to vibe out and play Final Fantasy. Cook, that's completely fine that you don't know that I streamed. I don't promote anything. Thank you, Chrome. Giving it to Cook. Dude, this game is baller. Like, the fighting in this game is sweet, and the skills are super sweet. Like, my only complaint, and it's extremely minor, is some of the filler, like, side quests are really dry. Like, really dry. But otherwise, this game is fucking awesome. Because you literally can morph into the big icons. Those fucking lightsaber dogs, like, and you steal all their powers, like I right now have stolen the powers of 3 different fucking elementals. My guy's not even probably a quarter through this game, and he's freaking OP as shit. Ryan, what's up? And I got a chocobo now. No more running like a slow peasant.
Be safe.
One time at football camp, we shoved banana chunks up each other's ass and made chocolate covered bananas. PGA is hard, Enzo. You freeze them. You gotta freeze them. I don't know that personally. I'm just saying that's a The cold is very stimulating. As so I've been told. Chrome, don't open that message. It's probably some sort of like smut. Oh, what the shit? Spiders just jumped on the wall at me. What in the fuck? I think I just overkilled the living shit out of that spider, though. That's a lot of blood.
Blood, Clive.
A lot of blood.
And still wet.
Robert, I know you raided and ran, but thank you again for sending the Soul Patrol over here. I appreciate the shit out of it. We're at 151 followers and 121 subs.
You know who we are, and still you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we
Do you see your shitty little sword?
Say that again.
Do you see my sword? Come at me, bro.
I'll show you a true
Yeah, you guys got nothing. You talk all that smack, you guys didn't even hit me once. Came with the raid, the abs dog shit. Can't type half the time. Didn't bring oversight to drive myself. I appreciate you jumping off the bus and driving yourself over here, my guy. But yeah, the app has been just trash lately. I really hope they roll out a new one soon. They keep saying they will.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message.
Sucks to suck.
The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Stab him. Stab him in the face. Just stab him.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Skip, 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 skip. Don't submit the complaint to me. I may or may not be the creator, but I can't fix that. Holy crap, basket! 76 viewers! Yeah, the one and only Testy of the Swole Patrol brought over 113 Mafkas just 30 seconds ago. Oh shit, they're finally coming over. Now it says there's 94 here. Oh, deer day came in the middle day, which means I'll get mine tomorrow. That should be a day behind you, going west to east across the country.
This was my mother's doing.
Dude, why they just hang these people like that?
But why?
Bye-bye, Ryan.
I don't know.
Bubba, if you ever want a tattoo, Gold Dust is a tattoo artist in Marinette, Menominee, whatever, whichever one. Same city, different state. Marinette.
Learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
One day, me and Danielle are going to make our way over there and get tattoos.
Yes.
Bubba, you're probably in Marinette like once every other week. Or at least up that way.
Shields have made it this far south. They may already be in Port Isolde.
I've wanted something forever, but never knew what. And I have an idea of what I want now. So it'll make it easier. Yeah, like once Elena can just chill with her grandparents for the afternoon for a day, we'll go out and visit my parents in Houghton, drop her off, and we'll swing on down. And we each get our simple tattoos. UP adjacent. Not the version I was talking about the other night. No. I still want fucking Zap Brannigan on me, though.
Approaching Buick Bridge. I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
The Cardinal Club.
I did, Mummy.
What the fuck kind of accent is that? Jeez, kid. Learn to talk. So asking if your dog is ready to go whack some balls is frowned upon? Oh, what? Dude, JBL, and that's just a cartoon character, like an emote. He does realism too. Like, that's the crazy part. Specialty is animals and stuff. Like, fucking A, dog.
This is no time to ride.
You're talking about golf? Yes, imagine I heard that part. A devil crab.
Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Crab people.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy!
Which one of you people told Robert to come over and host me? Because he hardly raids people anymore.
Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stalls! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Maybe if you wore some less suspecting clothing, you could squeeze on by, but you know, you just have to dress like the coolest fucking people in the kingdom.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think
Fucking Chad Kroger.
As long as it is abandoned.
What the fuck? Fucking look at this photograph. Fucking squatchy.
The good news is we
This
haven't seen a
goddamn
single shield since Old Hill.
Nickelback.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Does he have the same spelling as you? Fucking Enzo.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Different pronunciation now. Yours is cooler.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Oi! Look at my rusty sword!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
They all would wear the same scarves and have the exact same belt and have the exact same knife. Come here, nerds. That guy was a bandito.
I've
only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Ah!
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Oh, he was the guy who protected his little bro at the beginning of the game.
We can speak inside.
Give him some badass armor and have him join our group here. Let's make a big ass party.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas,
The Guardians of the Flame.
there's only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Sweet purple sword.
The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my
It's called the Grimace.
But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
At the beginning of the game, it was like his little cousin, or I don't know. I think it was just like a friend of the family.
She wouldn't have been ignorant of
And she disappeared, thought she was dead,
No offense, my lord.
and found out she's the Shiva dominant,
Less about the realm.
and met up with her again, saved her, and now they've been traveling together for the last 6 years or whatever.
And since granting the Holy Emperor,
Dude, Saturday, was it Friday night or Saturday night? There's a freaking bonkers,
as to why,
like,
maybe she can't bear
hour and a half long climactic battle scene with all these cinematics. It was ridiculous.
So Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
So she's an ice mage, so it's nice to have her on the squad.
If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing.
If we got a camper, do you think we'd take... Absolutely, we could take the cats with us. 100%.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name.
Dude, so my aunt...
To continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
My aunt bought a 30-foot...
We must. So let us go with you.
33-foot
The good of Rosaria.
camper trailer with the big expandable sides and all that shit. It's fucking awesome.
Very well.
And after seeing that, I totally think we should do something like that and travel the fucking states and see everything. See all the cool shit with Elena.
Let us do our
Fuck
duty.
hotels where all you do is see parking lots and eat at bullshit breakfast places. Bring enough stuff so you can rough it once in a while. Dude, she got this thing for 10 grand. It's amazing. She got it from Opa's neighbor. It's not fair. Not fair how fucking lucky they all get. They buy the property, they get all this shit.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to
And they're the
salvage.
ones that are well off already and fairly rich.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Tell us then, Sir
I
Wade.
want to go out, though, in, like,
What is your plan?
national parks and be able to bring this shit other places.
Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements.
But the other thing is, though,
Who will
too,
be met from the rear by parties of my
is...
throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us
You know, you can always just go shit in other
without fear
places.
of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see,
Just like you're regularly camping. You're not going to shit in your tent.
we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Enzo, it's because you got short arms. It's really hard to swing the golf club. Exactly. You don't shit in your tent, which means you have to go find somewhere else to shit. So why would you want to shit in your camper? Go find another place to shit. Where you're going to bring the camper most likely is going to have some facilities somewhere, right? Somewhere nearby.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
What's up, Sarah?
Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Either way, once you're a camper person, you can probably just, like, get someone like Enzo and you pay them, like, in snacks and, you know, free internet, and they'll clean your shitter for you. We went to the beach last Saturday? Nice, nice. How was that? Beach is always a good time.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village.
Oh my gosh, she's just like
Responsible and fed their corpses to
getting a good neck stretch in.
Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Well, that's the point of the beach sometimes. You take your pictures, you enjoy it, and then you get back on the internet after you come back. It's a good disconnect. Look at this dude.
What is it now? I told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Suck my dick. Ah, oh, you were in a condo.
That a pair of filthy
Yeah, it's kind of shitty when you're in a nice condo like that and there's no good internet.
could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields. Then come!
Then come!
Along with your flame!
I should clip that and send that to Pool.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Yeah, you guys got shit wrecked. Sorry about that.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
I hate all these guys can fucking pull dragons out of their ass. Bunch of fucking turds. Bobby.
A noble stand.
Ooh, a dragoon.
Albeit a misguided one.
Come at me, bro.
Taking it.
You can break your legs jumping off of that thing.
That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Legend of the Dragoon.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We finish him.
Yo! Stock one! You wanna fight me like that? I'm gonna go limit break all over on your asses. I'm like pinned in this corner right now and it's bugging the shit out of me. Yeah, that guy sucked. He thought he was hot shit. He got a hot sword up his ass, is what he got.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
Oh my god! He's hardly taller than the golf bag!
We sent every last
No, you can't hot swap characters.
straight to the mud.
You can hot swap skills.
Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
What time I leveled up again?
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Guys, I'm #1 on the Final Fantasy 16 page right now on Kick.
After forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong
What the
move
fuck? The
might
second
prove
person in there is just a picture of ass.
why he remains
Like it's literally butt cheeks, and it says Swimmer Nick.
uses you an audience, especially since you're
He's not even playing Final Fantasy, whatever the hell it is.
Think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
That's really annoying because I want to take a screenshot and I don't want that person's face.
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
It's literally just a picture of a dude with girls' asses in his face.
With pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again.
Crap, now the viewers fluctuated. Now I'm down, not up first anymore.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Darn it, I should have did this a while ago.
If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating.
There we go. 69 viewers, too.
Believe we are who we say we are.
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Who the hell?
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee.
Throw him right in the loony bin.
Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary.
Brother, uncle.
Place a Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw.
Look at this guy's trophy room. Like, there's some big ass mounted bucks. Big Thundercats.
Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
So now I get brother uncle on my squad? Maybe? I think that's her dad, right? I was hardly paying attention. She ignored him like the whole time.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across.
His dad's dead as fuck.
In the space of 3 days.
I think that
something on your mind.
Monsters.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice.
Yeah, but she's got the same silver hair, so they related?
Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my
Hi, Mr. Dude.
swung a sword, but another's.
Hi, buddy.
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't.
You wanna go
feel the pain
glamping?
it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
He's rubbing my butt with his head.
I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose
There's an Airbnb for campers
a
now?
better path.
We can try them out.
To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Someone in Howell posted the link. There's 119 a night.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
I'd imagine this say you take it. Insurance is up to you if you fuck it up.
Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Back to the hideaway.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Side quest. What you got for me, nerd?
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious. Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, from spit roasts to sweetmeats, this...
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came at, but you're made of sterner stuff.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer.
Fantastic!
So,
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely
Yes.
detailed in most respects,
So the face tattoo is they call it of the bearers.
a beast, no doubt.
So basically anyone that's born that can use magic, they're regarded as scum and slaves to the country. And they're called bearers because they bear the magical powers. And so they brand them at birth with that tattoo
butchers in Martha's
and
West,
he
yes.
cut his off
I'll ask
as he got
next time I'm
older.
there.
You could see the scar across his face. He fucking had the one lady just literally slice it off his face, so he just has a scar now. But because all like the royals and stuff, they use magic stones for their magic, and they're just better than everyone else, I guess. But for some fucking reason, if you can use magic without a stone, you're scum.
Typical nobles.
So then whenever anyone sees that, they're like, you fucking bear, you piece of shit.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. But normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but...
But most people aren't very strong with the magic. They can just do basic things.
It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
But he was a royal. So he was a royal and was gifted to host one of the icons or whatever. So he's not a bearer, but he was after he like ran off, and he went in like hiding so people wouldn't know who he is, and got branded as a bearer. Bitch, what you want?
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
This lady looks like the silver-haired version of the girl from The Witcher.
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity.
10k to claim and like 8k. Jesus Christ! Get on top of that shit!
Home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
HR lady's pissed.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds.
I can imagine she'd be annoyed by that. Has to go through
Claim the remaining Mother
verify months worth of shit.
father.
Then pay it all out in one big chunk.
Both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drek's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Da, 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 da. Do you guys use a digital program for it all? We do now. It was all on paper before, and now we're to digital. SAP Concur, whatever the fuck it's called.
First August, and now you.
Chrome River.
What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit?
Innit?
What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open.
Mr. You fall asleep over there?
I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all this?
Blah, blah, blah. No one cares.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You have it. You got what you came for.
All right. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Didn't think anything could rattle him.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Something tells me this is if he has doubts, it will affect his work.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Assuming you're happy to help that.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. Karen, Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up, but it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Next all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The Cursebreakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe?
Thank you, Karen.
At least you would...
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets.
Good idea.
Finally, a side quest where I actually get to go fight something. Maybe get a piece of gear out of it.
How did we never hear about these gods?
It's a Moogle! Between Lostwing and Caer Norvent.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tail of all
Yeah. I'm glad someone else is doing it though. Because I'd be kind of frustrated if I had to do every single damn one. I want to set a bot up for it, but I can't right now. You have to pay for them.
No use calling Ambrosia now. Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Really, hold on, let me go fight that thing.
Straight home now. No holding back.
Kill!
Come on. This isn't gonna be easy.
Antelope season starts October 1st. Oh, really? You could actually go over and introduce yourself to Rod and Wanda. They live on the property. And there's no guarantee Rod will be there because he travels all over the place, but Wanda will be there. He works mainly out of home. My dad's neighbor went over and said hi not that long ago. His last summer, he was traveling through Wyoming. And he gave him their address and number and everything, and he went over and just said hi and introduced themselves. And where the fuck is this griffin that I'm supposed to be fighting? Well, I ran this whole stretch and didn't see no fucking griffin. That was annoying.
A sea voyage this time, is it? I can lend you
Typical nobles.
Because I bet if Wanda's around, she'll take you down and you can see the bunkhouse and everything. Is this glitched? Like, it won't let me progress. Westgate. So it's probably right here. Fuck! I could probably just go right through, right? It's not.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless. We're not alone.
This one. This one.
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working, though.
Okay.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Oh shit!
Leatherwork will have to wait.
Mogul, go sharp.
already. All yours, Torgal. Is something there, boy? Could that be our man? You all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best.
Oh, no!
I'd really love to help a fellow craftsman, but...
Oh, hey there.
Actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
How's it going?
Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case?
Dude, it's gonna be a time consumer, I'll tell you that much, but it's fun as hell.
I've got some greaves to make.
We're doing good, we're doing good. I got the legendary Testy raid tonight, so we're doing really good.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Oops, I didn't know I went into photo mode.
monster's taken quite a liking to live.
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does that...
I found him. And he asked me to give you this.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Still, I'm glad you found it.
That was the idea, Clive's idea, anyway.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got...
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. Oh, thanks, Clive.
All right, peoples. I think I'm going to call it a night here pretty shortly. Yeah. Gets like 45 cutscenes exactly, right?
So, what'd it be?
Let's see, what was this here? Drake Slayer's belt. What? Electrum? What the fuck is Electrum?
Bring me the materials.
How do I get Electrum? It looks like it's from killing something. See that little duder next to it? I bet you it's for like killing like the other thing on the board. Since it's Drake Slayer. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Check this out. I'm smart. Watch. We go to the board. Drake Slayer's belt. There's the Drake. Broken Hilt Rosaria. I'm not gonna go fight it right now, but I'm gonna go over there and see where it is on the map. Because we're gonna finish the game here. The Broken Hilt. Is up here? $20 says it's up there, right there. It's the first thing I'm gonna do tomorrow night. Alrighty, guys, we got all these people still lurking in here, which means we gotta go bring them to somebody else. Go share love to Sam. Sam, I am. He's playing GTA. Role playing GTA. Okie dokie, peoples. Thank you for hanging out. Love y'all. Good night. Good night. I'll talk to you later. Happy fucking Monday. Alrighty. Let's go. Guy to Sam.